Cynthia.
And I'm Chris.
And we're the Hanier Family.
And for those of you who are new here, welcome. Let's enjoy some great music together.
Yeah, so what do we got for our Goonies today?
Well, today we are going to check out some more Canadian content.
Yeah.
Now, this is one, for some reason, in the middle of the week, I thought of this name, and I just couldn't get rid of it. The artist's name is Murray McLachlan.
Okay.
Yeah, I was at work, and I was thinking about music while I was lifting boxes, and his name came up.
That's funny because I didn't know the name until you said it. So
okay. Well, I guess I was watching the right TV at the right time, but I remember seeing this guy, Murray McLachlan, on TV on some kind of show, and he played a song called Whispering Rain, and that stuck with me. And by the way, Whispering Rain ended up being on my radio station in my hometown a lot. So it ended up in my brain. So it's one of those songs. It's an interesting song, but it's kind of folky, and it's not something I usually gravitate toward.
Yeah.
But it stuck to me. And I guess I thought of his sound when I was thinking of another song.
Ah.
And, well, I need to hear some of his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know this artist, but I did have to look up the title of this song to find out what it was about, because everything in this video that I'm looking at even right now at the beginning is from Toronto.
Yeah.
So I looked up Henry Moore, and I didn't know what it was, but it's a sculpture down in Toronto at Grange Park.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Henry Moore, I guess, was a sculptor, and he did a lot of artwork.
Yeah.
And he got these sculptures out in and around Toronto and that area. So, I guess Murray saw this thing and he decided to write a song about it.
Yeah.
Now, I believe I've heard this maybe a couple times before. I don't have it in my brain or anything.
Yeah, and I haven't heard of him at all. So
yeah,
we figured why not.
But his is the kind of music that a lot of East Coast people would really gravitate to. It's not country-ish, but it's kind of country-ish. And
more folky, I guess.
More folky. This is about Toronto, and a lot of people like to hear about Toronto.
Yeah, and I like to watch videos like that sometimes because you recognize places around here, and it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we should get into this. Like I said, I've only heard this a couple times, and it never really sunk into my brain. So I really want to know what the song's about. So let's do this. This is Murray McLachlan, Down by the Henry Moore.
Kensington Market, bought me a fish to fry. I went to the Silver Dollar, looked a stranger in the eye. A friend of mine says that he don't think this town's so out of sight, but he's got shades all round his soul, and he thinks he's seen the light. Singing, don't you wanna keep on moving? Don't you wanna get undone? Don't you wanna change from losing? Don't you wanna have some fun? I went down to the Palm Grove, I was jumping around the room. I was wearing my sneakers down and casting away my gloom. This fat girl come up and grabbed me. She sat me on her knee. She said, you wrote that farmer's song, and she spilled a drink on me. Singing, don't you wanna keep on moving? Don't you wanna get undone? Don't you wanna change from losing? Don't you wanna have some fun?
It's really neat seeing all these places, huh?
Yeah. Where's this one?
Oh, goodness. I don't remember.
That's right downtown, though, isn't it?
I know that building, but I don't remember right this second. Sorry.
Anyway.
I'm just really trying to remember. But anyways, my dad played at the Horseshoe Tavern when he was young with his band a lot, actually. So that was neat to see that there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And, hey, Rush played at Massey Hall.
Yes, of course. Well, plenty of people played Massey Hall.
Yeah.
If you played Massey Hall, you've made it.
That's true. Yeah, that's it for sure.
Yeah.
That's those shots of the Rolling Stone, probably at the El Macombo.
Yeah.
It was a very popular club. Still is, kind of.
I haven't been to the ROM in a long time. I wonder if that's what that might be.
The what?
The ROM, the Royal Ontario Museum.
That's possible.
I don't remember. I haven't been there in so long. But yeah, we should continue.
All right.
I went down by the Henry Moore, skated all in the square, the moon above my shoulder and the ice was in my hair. Alone but never lonely, that's how I like to be. If I wanna have fun like a rock and roll bum, don't think the worst of me. Singing, don't you wanna keep on moving? Don't you wanna get undone? Don't you wanna change from losing? Don't you wanna have some fun? Singing, don't you wanna keep on moving? Don't you wanna get undone? Don't you wanna change from losing? Don't you wanna have some fun?
Plenty of famous Canadians in that one. Wow.
Plenty, for sure.
That was crazy.
Love the harmonica work.
Yeah, very nicely played. It's very folky.
Yeah, and I do remember that harmonica thing more than anything about this song. And,
but it's more folk rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely like a folk rock
kind of
feel.
Gordon Lightfoot. And
yeah,
stuff,
like that kind of feel to it for sure.
It's a little more lighthearted. And it's kind of fun. I like how the video has when Murray sings "Don't You Want to Change from Losing."
They show the Toronto
They
Make
show
Me
Toronto
Laughs.
they show.
Maple Leafs.
It's always the Maple Leafs. Yeah,
a lot of people that are hockey fans that are not fans of the Toronto Maple Leafs will call them the Toronto Make Me Laughs
or Make Believes
or Make Believes, because they unfortunately have had a long losing streak. So
yeah, well, around 67 was the last time they won the cup.
Yeah,
and they changed hands to Harold Ballard, who decided that he could. Well, and he's been quoted saying something to the likes of, they could train some monkeys and put them on the ice, and people would come and see.
Yeah.
It's just simply that they have such rabid fans of Toronto.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It didn't matter to Harold Ballard one iota that they were winning games as long as he was making money.
Yeah.
And it kind of hurt the team. And they haven't won a cup since.
Yeah. But I mean, they seem to have done better in past years.
This is
so
true.
maybe
I
they'll
think
get there.
They're trying a little harder. You know.
But yeah, it's so neat to see so many famous people from here in Canada. Jeff Healey was in there too.
Yeah,
And
I
of
saw
course,
Jeff Healey,
Rush.
Rush.
I mean, wow, right?
Saw a picture of Bowie doing a tour in Toronto.
Although he's not from
He's not
here.
from there, no.
But it was cool to see that too.
Yeah.
He's played Massey Hall, I'm sure.
He's played some of the big places for
I
sure.
mean,
I don't know exactly where he's played, but yeah.
He must have. That's
he
like one
played-
of the biggest. So
Yeah. Well, Massey Hall's not a huge venue, unfortunately.
no, but it's one of the more popular
Yeah.
ones. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's the one you
Yeah.
want to be at because, you made it.
Yeah.
That's simply that. You made it if you went to Massey Hall.
And Madison Square Gardens is another one that.
Yeah, that's
Is
New
it-
York, though.
Oh yeah, that's in. Why did I think that for some reason?
Yeah.
Yeah. Massey
when-
Hall is our big. Like
yeah,
our.
Massey Hall it's just an old opera house,
Yeah.
but it's about the size of the actual opera house that I used to work at.
Yeah.
But,
It's not
yeah.
huge, but it's so popular.
Yeah, and the El Macumbo, of course, is a very popular place to do a show in Toronto. Jeff Healey's bar, I don't know if it's still open. but-
Healy's. Yeah. We saw Sam the Record Man on there. That's gone, mind you.
Yeah.
It's been gone for a long while now.
long time. The big neon records.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know
I
where they ended
remember
up.
that though. I saw that in person several times when I was
yeah.
young.
I saw it once.
So
Mm.
it was so cool. Like it was really neat.
Yeah. I saw it once. Our manager for my band in 2000 to 2004 was the actual wife of Sam the Record Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who owned Sam's, right? And she invited us to Toronto to do a little show for a couple of booking agents. And, we drove past the Sam's and we talked about that.
Yeah.
It's good.
It's such a nostalgic thing to see.
Yeah, but after Sam's went down, they took that down. I don't know what they did with it. I think they put it somewhere. I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either. But they also showed stuff like the CNE and that kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
Very nostalgic kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well,
For
the
sure.
video was great for that, for sure.
Yeah.
As far as the song, yeah, it was nice. It was a very nice song. I do remember a lot of the sound of it, so it's very interesting for sure. It was nice to get to actually hear it.
Yeah, that was a good one. So thank you very much for that one, Chris. I'm glad we checked that out today.
Yeah. Now, I know Whispering Rain, but any other Murray McLachlan songs, if you guys know any of them from Canada,
Yeah.
or around the area. I don't know how far Murray got because apparently he went to New York to start his career and he kind of failed, so he went home in Toronto and picked up. So
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have Gordon Lightfoot, so he had a better chance here
this is true.
in that style. You know what I mean? But this was a pretty good one, so I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't forget to check us out over on Patreon. It's $3 a month, and we're adding things there all the time. Also, like and subscribe to the channel and become one of our Goonies. Share with your family and friends. Click that notification bell if you don't want to miss a video. And don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.